Okay, so Kim, last year you guys were on the outside looking into the NCAA tournament. So what are the keys to get back there and to take this team this year?
Yeah, we think health to start. Felt like we were in a good position. We were 2-0, top 20 or so, and when Bryce went down on January 3rd, that kind of changed the complexity of our season, the makeup of our team. Starts with health, and then the areas that we can control. Turnovers, free throw shooting, rebounding, our efficiency offensively. So we've been working on that, this off season, and excited for November 4th to kind of get it started.
So tell me a little bit about what goes through your mind and how the team handles an injury to Bryce and what the rest of the season is like from there with Devin's emergence and kind of everything else that happens.
Yeah, as optimistic as we try to be in that moment, as having a positive outlook, it was a huge loss. When it's hard to replace 16-10 in the middle of a Big East season, and it took some time. We lost 4 games or so during that initial stretch without him, but I thought we kind of rediscovered who we are. Devin Carter obviously emerged into being a Big East Player of the Year and a lottery pick. A lot of other guys stepped up, and we salvaged it to a point of respectability, but our mission wasn't accomplished at the end of the day, and hopefully we'll be in position to kind of get another crack at it this season.
So I know Bryce is still working his way back to full health, but what does a Bryce Hopkins mean to your program?
He means everything. Defensively, he's like a 5-tool baseball player. He can guard anyone on the court 1 through 5. He can push the ball. We can post him. He can take bigger guys on the perimeter. He can take smaller guys down low. It's just like the most coveted position in the league right now, those big wings. And that's him for us, and we're really happy that we got him back.
So you lost a couple key pieces as well, bringing in some new pieces. Who are you expecting to step up, have big roles this season?
We'll see. We'll see. We have a really deep roster when we are healthy. We think Bensley Joseph is going to do great things, in the backcourt with Jaden Pierre. Wesley Cardette has really good talent and upside. Jabri Abdur-Rahim from a shooting standpoint. Kreese Asandiko, Oswin Arunse. I don't know. We're excited to see once the ball is thrown up who emerges and really solidifies themselves as one of our main guys.
What do you want the identity of this team to be?
We're going to be tough. We're going to play really hard. That's a given in this league. It's us. It always starts with our defense. We fly around. We take away threes from shooters. We don't let anyone get layups. And offensively, we want to play fast. We want to move the ball and play unselfishly. That's the vision. And we got a few more weeks to decide if we are going to be that team.
So you're 36. This is already your second Division I head coaching job, which, by the way, I appreciate because when people say that you're young, it makes me feel young because we're basically the same age. So I appreciate that.
Good. You are young.
So what is that like, though, in this era of college basketball, being closer in age to the players that you're coaching with? Your playing days aren't that long ago. Does it help? What is that dynamic like?
Yeah, I think, a lot of coaches, father figures, some grandfather figures. I think I'm kind of like a big brother to the guys. Which is good. I'm still, my body still works. I can get on the court and kind of show them things. Do
they try to embarrass you, though?
They can't embarrass me, but they do give me their best shot, which I want to see against the opponents.
So what have you learned about yourself over the course of your head coaching career?
That there's still a lot of learning to do. I learn every day. I learn every practice, go home, watch film. I learn still. I go back and watch games from George Mason. I've made a ton of mistakes in 3 years as a head coach. And, hopefully I'll start to make better decisions, in games. Like I say it all the time, when we win games, it's because of our players, it's because of our assistants. When we lose games, it's usually because of me. I hope I can make better decisions in key moments of games, key moments of planning and preparation to give us a better chance to come out victorious more times than not.
Who've been the greatest mentors in your career?
You know, every coach I played for and worked for have been incredible, and some outside. I mean, some coaches in this business that have kind of, helped me along the way. Some coaches in this league, Shaka Smart has been great to me. Tony Bennett has been great to me. But Rick Barnes, Tad Boyle, Frank Haith, the guys I worked for have meant the most to my career.
When you look at what UConn is trying to accomplish, A, how tough is it? And B, how do you try to play spoiler?
I don't know how tough it is to win 3 championships in a row, but that's not our focus at all. Our focus is on our program, doing what we can do to find ourselves at the top of our league. And it's a great thing that a program in such great stature we get to watch closely in our league. Being in this league, if you are at the top of the Big East, I think UConn finished 5th in 23, and they won it all. If you're at the top of the Big East, you're in contention to win it all. So that's our focus.